Have you ever wondered why some people grow older with peace in their eyes, while others carry a silent heaviness in their hearts? Pythagoras, yes. The same man you might remember from geometry class was far more than a mathematician. He was a philosopher, a mystic, a seeker of truth, and hidden within his teachings are not just formulas for triangles, but quiet instructions for living, for aging, and for letting go. He believed that much of human suffering doesn't come from what life brings us, but from what we refuse to release. The need for control, the attachment to praise, the bitterness of regret. These aren't just burdens, they're chains. And as we grow older, we begin to see that nothing truly belongs to us. Not our possessions, not our achievements, not even our time. Letting go isn't giving up. It's understanding what no longer needs to be carried. And once you've let go of the noise, you're left with something far more powerful. Silence. Not emptiness, but space. Space to listen. Space to feel. Space to finally hear what your soul has been trying to say all along. Pythagoras taught that in solitude, the soul finds its voice, but only if we are quiet enough to listen. He encouraged his students to spend time alone, not to be lonely, but to reflect, because only in silence can we hear the truths we've buried under years of distraction and expectation. And maybe, just maybe, the quiet moments in old age are not signs of decline, but opportunities for return. A return to the self, a return to what matters. But even silence isn't enough. Freedom doesn't just come from removing the noise. It comes from the strength to choose. Pythagoras believed that real discipline isn't a form of punishment. It's a form of inner freedom, the ability to choose what nurtures the soul, and to say no to what weakens it. In a world full of distractions, choosing simplicity becomes a radical act. He once said, "Do not say little in many words, but much in few," because true strength is not in the volume of what we say, but in the clarity of how we live. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do in a world that never stops is simply slow down. To slow down is not to fall behind. It's to wake up. As our steps become more deliberate, so does our attention. And when we start noticing the smallest details, the breeze on our skin, the light through the window, the quiet between two heartbeats, we begin to return to the present. Pythagoras urged his students to observe, to notice, to pay attention, because presence is not just a practice, it is a portal, a way back to ourselves. And in that stillness, something ancient begins to stir. Not just knowledge, but wisdom. The kind of wisdom that doesn't age, the kind that doesn't shout, but gently reminds. Pythagoras believed that wisdom isn't something we gather, it's something we remember, that beneath the noise of the world, our soul already knows what is true. We've simply forgotten. But with age comes remembering, The truths we once ignored begin to rise dot, and in the quiet corners of our day, they whisper, "This is who you are. This is what matters. This is enough dot." So, where does that leave us? Perhaps not with answers, but with clarity. Let go of what you cannot keep. Choose what truly nourishes you. Slow down, not because you are weak, but because you are finally awake. Live simply, speak kindly, love deliberately, and never stop listening to the still voice within. Because it's never too late to live with wisdom.